probably thinking that because of the ShiYuan team. I was like, they probably need help since that dude's not really weak to ether. And look, oh my goodness, look at that damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot rave enough about Miyabi. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone, another Zenless video. I feel like I feel like I started that intro and I was thinking, I was like, wait, maybe I make too many Zenless videos, like, cause I always feel like I'm talking about Zenless. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna talk about the video. Anyways. So another Shiyu defense, shocker, I like how fast these refresh. I think it's like what, every 14 days? So I get what, two runs at this every month, if I'm correct. Uh Pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, new character, like I feel like, yeah, it's like often that I make like this video or like these types of videos, but I mean, I like beating hard content. I think it's fun. It's challenging. It gets the brain working, and I get to try out like Miyabi and stuff. And since there's really not many like hard events, I guess you could say, like it's kind of difficult to like kind of want to play the events, right? I know they have that like bottomless pit mode thing, like I still haven't checked it out since last time. I say I'm gonna, and then I'm like, nah. I do like that new like void mode they added. It's really reminiscent of the apocalyptic shadow in Honkai Star Rail, if you're familiar with that. You go in, you get your buffs, you get your curios or whatever they call them in this game, and yeah, you just become super OP. Miyabi becomes super OP, and it's fun. It's super fun. I like that mode. I'm like really glad they implemented that. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of tired of doing that Hollow Zero one like over and over again. That one was awful. I did not like that mode whatsoever. And then when they introduced like the air quotes faster way to do it, where you don't go through the TP and instead you just like do like the boss fights or whatever, and then you like level up that way, it was better, but still not like fun. I don't know. It was boring. I thought it was boring the whole time. And then you fight that like flower dude thing girl at the end, like the one that like spins and stuff, and like that fight's boring. And I'm always like trying to one phase it, because if I don't, then it's gonna turn into like the invincible mode, and it's gonna start throwing out the little flowers everywhere, and then it's gonna start growing the roots, and you have to destroy the roots, and then you have to wait, and hashtag too long for me to care. Yeah, that fight's no bueno. I do not like that fight. I like the one in this one though, although it's got a similar thing to it in like the Void Hunter mode thingy majig, where like the dude in like his second phase gets that like eyeball like tentacle thing going on, and then you have to hit like the eyeball to like stagger him or whatever a little bit. So it's not as bad, but it still has that little bit of that waiting. I wish I could just like destroy them, like instantly. Like I wish I'd have to wait. What bugs me is waiting. But yeah. Anyways, quick little discussion here about the teams. Nothing much has changed on the Jane Doe team. I used to have Jane Doe, Bernice, Caesar. Nothing crazy there. The other team, Miyabi, Lucy, and Mr. Lighter. I have built Lucy up a little bit more. But I have all like aside from these like these like people and teams or whatever, I've been grinding my ShiYuan artifacts, and some of them are just bangers. Like there's so many where like I think I have one right. I think it's like her disc 1 or disc 2. Crit rate, crit damage rolled 3 times into crit damage, 1 time into crit rate. So it literally has all its rolls into crit rate, crit damage. I have another piece that has like 4 into crit rate. It's like insane. And the other ones aren't even bad either. They all have crit rate, crit damage. Some of them for sure need to get replaced because like they don't have like crit rate, crit damage, and instead they'll be into something else. But low key, I don't know if it's like Zenless, but it feels like the artifact grinding in this game is like a lot better than it is in the other two Hoyo games. I don't know. Maybe that's just me like coping. But yeah, I think my ShiYuan right now is like at, I want to say like 75, 140 ish maybe is what I'm thinking. And like keep in mind too, like that M6 Nicole gives like a 15% crit rate buff to like all allies, right? So that puts me technically like at 90 crit rate, which is actually insane. And I actually use it here because you see this dude's like not weak to physical, and he's like the little guys are weak to ether. So I was like, you know what, like I have been like grinding her out. Let me build her here. So I throw those two together. And then I think I made a mistake here. I don't think I meant to throw in Caesar here. I think I. Oh no, it was the Bang Boos. I switched the Bang Boos around. See, like, yeah, the Ether Bang Boos going to, what's her name? Yeah, that's not the right one. To Miyabi. Yeah, the Ether Bang Boo is going to Miyabi. She is not Ether element. So yeah, unfortunate. I was thinking about restarting. I was like, I should restart. Like, I don't think I'll beat it, but nah, it's Miyabi. What can she beat? And that, I mean, I guess I probably was probably thinking that because of the Zhuing team. I was like, they probably need help since that dude's not really weak to ether. And look, oh my goodness, look at that damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot rave enough about Miyabi. Oh my goodness. Anyways, but yeah, I was like, oh, I might restart. I don't know yet. But now, I was like, you know what, we'll just try it. We'll see what happens. And luckily for us, it went well. It went swell, I should say, even. I do though need to build my Haramusa because I don't have an electric DPS, so I might build him. I'm coming up really quick on my like free 5 standard star selector. I think I'm like 20 summons off, and I do get a 5-star before that, so I'm gonna get 2 5-stars technically. I'm uncertain who I want to get. I initially wanted to do Soldier 11 because she's like, her gameplay is like fun, and I don't have like a fire DPS. I wouldn't count Lighter as a fire DPS, even though he does a bit of damage. I'd say he's like just a stun. But now that we have that free Haramusa, I'm thinking maybe Rina would probably be my best choice. And then Rina can maybe work with Miyabi. I know that much if I ever want to swap the teams around. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm like leaning more towards Rina, especially now. Definitely not Lycone, since I have Lighter. Definitely not Coleta. Definitely not Coleta, since I have Lighter. Who else is on it? Soldier 11 maybe. Rina's a maybe. Grace is. I wanted Grace when I started the game, but not anymore. I feel like, or actually, Grace and Haramusa. How would those two work together? That's interesting. Maybe Grace now. Actually, now that I think about it, we'll see though. Who else is on it? I know it's Rina, Grace, Coleta, Lycon, whatever. Am I missing someone? Maybe. I don't know. But very interesting. Maybe I'll do some research on it and not just summon off like gut feeling or whatever. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, I was fighting these machines. I really don't like fighting them. See, I'm on the topic of not liking things today. I really don't like fighting these machines. I feel like they're like so like slow and like they don't move. I feel like every enemy in this game, or at least like the boss enemies, are all so fast and like dashing all over the place, and like you have to do the counter and stuff. And this dude just stands there like in one spot, just throwing rocks and like stomping his foot on occasion. I feel like it's like so like boring. I feel like this fight's really boring, or at least like this specific machine. I can't recall too well how the other machines fight, but yeah, definitely not the most engaging gameplay, I will say. Just standing here shooting him on ShiYuan. And oh yeah, the multiple ultimate things. Like again, I keep talking about it, but like it's so like fun being actually able to see other ultimates. Like they're like just using the Coles, and I'm about to use like ShiYuan's here. Like awesome. Heck yeah, like that's a lot more damage than I would have done without using both. But yeah, I see. Speaking of ShiYuan now, I guess like we can talk about it. Astra Yao, like I know she's supposed to be an ether support. However, I don't know if she's gonna be good than Miss Nicole on the team. I feel like Nicole's like so good, especially because she's like you know I have her M6, so she has like that big crit rate buff or whatever, and I feel like she's gonna be hard to like replace. I feel like she's like a pretty solid 4 star. I feel like she was like specifically designed for ShiYuan, and I'm not sure if Astra Yao is gonna be able to like fit that role. You know, I'm not too excited for the other one. Evelyn, I think is her name. She looks alright. I'm definitely not gonna summon for her. You know, that one's not even like a question. But Astra Yao is like a big question mark for sure. I'll have to wait and see like how her kit works and like maybe some like team testing with Zhuing, how who does more damage, her, Nicole, or maybe if you can even put them together. You know, maybe I could try that if I decide to summon for her. But I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know who's next after those two. You know, it could be some like someone crazy. What if they do like Lighter's like secret lost brother? You know, what would Lighter's brother's name be? Like Igniter something. I don't know. That'd be pretty sick though. Two Lighters would be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But yeah, back to gameplay. You know, we beat it. Not too shocking. These robot machine thingies aren't too difficult, I would say. And S rank, yeah, W. Let's go. And then of course I claim all the rewards. At the very end when I finish it all and I'm like recording and I'm doing the voiceover and whatever, you know, I'm like, oh heck yeah, I'll just claim all of them. It looks awesome. And boom, there you go. I wish low key they like caught you up to like at least floor 6 and then you have to do like the last two, you know, but I guess not. I still have to run through some of them. And then here's a showcase, same as always. And then I'll go through all 3 teams here really quick, just so like no one misses out on any of the stats or you know what I have running on them. See that I do have my Nicole or not my Nicole, my Lucy finish here. You know, like I got her, disc drives. There we go. I was about to call them relics. Got a W engine leveled up. Same with Mr. Lighter. You know, W Lighter. Then Miss Jane. I'm a little worried for Jade. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that like last dude being weak to like physical isn't like a good thing, especially because I can't run her. But that's probably just to like force people, I guess, to build their Haramusa, and that is something I do need to do. Like I said, like I do need to build him. He looks fun. Like I tried him in like the trial thing. You know, I haven't really tried him outside of that. And he did seem fun. He seems super fast, super quick. So probably just build an electric team. I feel like that is very needed. But look, here we go. Miss Yuan. Check out some more artifacts. Some of these are bangers. That one's a banger. That one's not a banger. That's a banger. Not a banger. Not a banger. And banger. Like look at that. Look at that crit damage. Actually insane. And then my Nicole, pretty decent build. You know, nothing too special about Nicole. Just there to provide support. But yeah, another epic Zenless video, and we're gonna swap here to Miss Yuan. She's gonna be the main character of today's episodes, and she since I am building her. But yeah, W. Thank you everyone for watching, and as I always say, have a wonderful day. And trolls, you know the deal. Do not get blocked.